everyone? Welcome back. Just got the kill care. Just got the car unloaded, went through tech. I figured I'd come over, do a little bit of testing with the alignment, see how it drives. I got to figure out when I'm leaving, go out to Mid-Ohio. It's a 2-hour drive, and they do close the gates at 11 p.m. So gotta get out of here reasonably, or wake up extremely early and get out there before 8 a.m. So with that said, I'm gonna cut the clip here, go ahead and throw you in there, go out to the track.
Self-steer. Fuck yeah. I think it's doable.
Update clip. Finally got a good lap. Adjusted the toe out a little bit more than I had on the alignment rack. I had like a 1/4 inch toe out, and apparently that wasn't good. It was binding. I'm not sure what the fuck was up, but gave it another eyeball alignment, towed it out a little bit more in the front, and she fucks. So I'm in the process of loading up, running behind. I do got to go to the apartment, probably shower, make it a early bedtime. Got to get the fuck out of there before 4:30. Yeah, so with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the clip here, get loaded up. welcome back. We made it to GRIDLIFE. I know I didn't film the process of getting up here or anything like that, just due to running behind. Had to get up at 4 a.m., make it out here before the driver's meeting, tech and whatnot. But first session is over. Only went off track, I think once, 4 tires off. They definitely emphasized on trying not to go 4 tires off at the driver's meeting, so definitely gonna clean it up out there. But pulled off, turbo smoking, as it usually does. Gotta take care of that. It's fucking gnarly out there, man. I'm talking 4th gear, dropping it down to 3rd, just letting 3rd eat, and 3rd's almost running out of gear, so I might have to grab 4th. It's gnarly. The course has got elevation changes. There's braking spots coming up on shallow corners right after really long stretches where you want to fucking be on it. I gotta learn the course more. Again, dial it back a little bit because I went 4 tires off. But bumper definitely smoked. Might try to fix that while we can, or take it off. I'm having fun out there, really am. It's wild. A couple of pros out there in my rear views. Definitely intimidating, but we're all here for the cause. Just another track day. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and take this time, look over the car. I know the turbo is smoking, so it's probably leaking somewhere. We'll figure that out and just emphasize safety. So, yep. Go ahead and cut the clip here. Catch you back in with you in a bit. What's going on, everyone? Update clip. Just chilling. Last session ended probably like 20 minutes ago. We got about 3 hours until the next 20-minute session. Just chilling right now, looking over the car. I did find a couple things wrong with it. Same problem that sat me out last weekend. Coupler keeps on touching the manifold. Thought I had it corrected. Guess not. There is an air gap. It's about an inch gap, but I guess the balloon's under boost or something. It's touching the manifold. I got a full session, 20 minutes, but again, I only have 1 spare and I have all weekend to drive, so I gotta figure out how to make this last one work. But unfortunately the GoPro died midway through that last session. I didn't get the tail end of the session recorded where I was actually picking up pace, doing some sketchy shit. I actually went 4 tires off. I didn't have that recorded either. Just having a fun time. Definitely make sure the camera's recording when I do go back out. But in the meantime, I do got to figure out how to make this coupler stay the fuck away from the goddamn manifold. I had heat wrap in between it and it still burned it through the wrap, so. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little lunch break. Also walk around, enjoy the scene, man. Enjoy the fucking festival. There's a lot of road cars here. It's a lot of stuff I wouldn't normally be seeing. So with that said, I'm gonna go enjoy it. Got 20 minutes left before the session. Went ahead and repaired my bumper a little bit more. Got a couple more drift stitches in there. Got it pulled up, secured a little bit more than it was. As well as replaced my coupler and trimmed it on both sides, both ends, and got a bigger gap in between the manifold. I don't think it's going to be a problem now. So yeah, it's 20 minutes. I believe we're going to hit the false grids here in about 5 minutes. Go over there and chill for the remainder 10 minutes, I believe, before the session starts, and then we're going to get a parade lap, and then we will be set free after that. So yep, I'm going to go ahead and put the GoPro up in the car, continue looking over the car a little bit, just make sure everything's safe to stay out there for the full 20 minutes, and then yeah, give you an update in a bit. update clip. Just host a little MTV cribs, give a little walk around the fucking pits and my little room for the next 3 days. Shit. Ha. Raw, keeping it in there. So yeah, that's what happens when you don't have a fucking selfie stick on the goddamn GoPro. Yeah, it's been a good day so far. Second session was some heaters. As you probably saw, I was sending it. Definitely needed to clean it up though. Kept it on track, but as they call it, the China Beach, the back section where you can actually link it. Very fun, very fast, full commitment. The car loves it. It's just a matter of keeping it clean and making sure the car is healthy, because the car is staying up on temperatures. It's getting about 200 degrees and very quickly, and staying around there. And then as soon as I beat on it, whatever corner, it goes 220 and it barely cools. So I got to do pretty much 2 cool downs just to get it back to under 200, and that's a while out there. Just do cool rounds. So long story short, I'm gonna look over the car, make sure everything else is good, cool myself down. It's definitely hot out here, but it's a great time so far. The track's amazing. Realizing that there's other tracks out there. Killcare is fun and all, but that's where I'm leaving.
They're fucking fast. The dude took this fucking first turn at like 130.
What?
Yeah.
too bad driving. Yeah, having a lot of fun out here. Definitely very, very fortunate to have the opportunity to come out here and do this. So, yeah. Ended up going 4 tires off again, destroyed the bumper. It's gone. Who knows where it's at. Not too worried about it. But yeah, session's over for the day. Track's pulled. Figured I'd give you a little update clip before it gets too dark. I moved the trailer around, backed it in so I can unhook and go to town, get some ice, whatnot. About to hook up the grill, warm up some burgers, whip them bitches out. But yeah, as mentioned before, I figured I'd give you a little update. Check back in with you in a little bit. What up, y'all? Grid Life, day 2. Just woke up. Cot wasn't too bad of a place to sleep here in the tent on the paddock. But yeah, long story short, just getting woken up for the day. We're gonna go find some E85 and get this thing filled up. Update clip. First session's done. Been showing in the pits a little bit. I'm gonna walk around seeing what Grid Life has to offer. Definitely a lot of free stuff being given out. It's a pretty good time, but a lot of crazy cars as well. Car's breaking up. As you saw, definitely didn't want to spin the tires. I'm not sure if it was just the over grip, the feel, and then having a passenger in here or not, but it was pretty much lean popping at like 4K, so I gotta figure that out. I came back to pits. I did do a little preliminary fuel pressure test, looking at the gauge and revving it up and whatnot. Obviously not under much load, but it still had fuel pressure. It didn't drop. Didn't notice anything like that, but I assume it's a lean popping issue. Definitely gonna take this time to look everything over. I got about 2 hours, maybe a little bit under, and then yeah, go back out for our second heat of the day. It's around lunchtime. Figured I'm gonna whip up something. Get back to the car shit in a bit.
That was crazy. That last entry, you were at 70. How's it feeling? A little bit breaky.
Update clip. Day 2's done. It's dark out. Just got everything cleaned up. About to make some dinner for the day. Figured to give you a little update. Drove all 3 heats today. First session, it was alright. Second session, threw some heater runs. Fortunately, I didn't have the GoPro in the car. I realized it way too late. Didn't feel like getting off. Just had just feeling the vibes. Just having a good time. So, GRIDLIFE Festival, Ohio meet. It's good shit. It's good vibes. It's a great time. This course is amazing. It really is. First session, I was having a little bit of troubles with lean condition issue. I was definitely lean popping. I wasn't running a data log, rather, so I couldn't see what exactly was going on. Hopped off grid, did a little preliminary check, checked the fuel pressure at the rail. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier in a clip, but fuel pressure was alright. Still figured something was up, so went ahead and pulled the pump out of the tank, made sure the sock was alright. It wasn't too bad. Pulled the inline radiant fuel filter off, and surprisingly, dirty fuel. Extremely dirty filter. It's pretty much black fuel coming out of there, and it's got black particles. I'm assuming it's from my AN lines that are not rated for my ethanol content, or my ethanol fuel rather. So, got to keep that in mind. Got to redo those lines very soon. Just the fuel sitting in them is killing them. So, that was first session, just lean popping. Called it early. Just don't want to hurt the car. Got situated by session 2, and it had some pretty good heaters. Third session, run out of tire, just getting overconfident, doing dumb shit. Definitely had some squirrely runs. Maybe it was included in the live stream. Maybe I can get those clips and include it in this video. But great day, great time, success. Go ahead and cut the clip here, make some dinner, rest up for the evening. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Update clip. It's day 3, Sunday. Just chilling. It's about 9:40. First session for drift starts at 11, and then there's a last session of the day at 10 or 2:10. Run out of tires. I definitely don't have enough tires for even one full session. I got maybe a lap on those tires, but given how grippy the course is and how much grip it requires to actually connect all the corners, I don't think I'm gonna have enough tires, so I'm not sure if it's even worth my time. I should probably start loading up. I'm still enjoying it, still resting up a little bit. A lot of the drifters already left. A lot of people already rolled out. There's probably 5 drift cars, if there are any drift cars here other than mine. We'll see. Might go burn those 2 tires off. In the meantime, might get everything loaded just to save a little bit of time. Do have just a little over 2-hour drive back towards the city. GRIDLIFE at Mid-Ohio. It's a fucking blast, man. It was. Donated my bumper, but it's pretty much the worst of it. Too many close calls, as you saw. A few things I've learned I need to change in my car. As far as this fuel lines, they're definitely not ethanol rated. Definitely don't want to blow up my engine just
having bullshit lines like that. So a few things I need to change, a few things I gotta adjust, look over, make sure everything's all right. Just got an off week before we go into round 10, but grid life and success. I'm gonna go ahead and if I do go out, I'm gonna put the camera back in there. If not, I'll give you an update.
update clip. All loaded up. Just started the journey on the way back home. Not a bad trip out here. Mid-Ohio Sports Complex. Appreciate you, Grid Life, for inviting me out here. turned out to be a great time, more than I ever could have imagined. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the clip here. Catch you in the next one. Appreciate you guys tuning in.